Do you want a brand new home just 20 minutes from Lackland Air Force Base, SeaWorld, and some of San Antonio's best schools? The Veranda community is one of the best kept secrets. And we're gonna go into the laptop and look at an overview of what surrounds that community. Let's go. Hey, you guys, if you're thinking about making that move to San Antonio, Texas in 9 days, 9 weeks, or 9 months, you guys already know the drill. Please reach out to me, 210-996-9608. My calendar link is down below. Schedule a Zoom call. My new home buddy link is down below as well. If you just want to look at nothing but new houses, it's free to use. So go ahead, take it. QR code at the top right. I'm a top 1,000 agent, 3-time top producer for my brokerage, and a 5-star Google review agent as well. Let's get to the video. So you guys see Hakes Brothers at Veranda. This is where we're going to be. The community is called Veranda. And you guys, if you watch one of my other videos, I actually did a video over Hunter's Ranch. And it's this area right here. So this actually puts you a little bit closer because this is right off of Talley Road. I'm actually going to pull up my handy dandy little pin right here. So this actually puts you on Talley Road, which is a lot closer to a couple of other places that we're going to look at. So basically the same places that we're going to look at, which is, you know, the airport, downtown, Lackland Air Force Base, Randolph, Sam Houston Air Force Base. Those same places that we're going to look at are just a tiny bit closer because you don't have to get on Petrenko Road and go deep into Petrenko on Hunter's Ranch. Now, the thing about Veranda, they offer Hakes Brothers, they have Brightland Homes, they have Perry, and then they have Beazer. Gehan was out there, but it's no longer out there. But it's Brightland, Perry, Beazer, and then Hakes Brothers, which Hakes Brothers builds a beautiful home, and I actually have a video about that as well. I'll pin it at the top where I go see Beazer, and then I go see Hakes Brothers, and I go see Perry and do a cost breakdown of FHA and VA loans. And then I actually have another video in the same community over Brightland Homes, and it is the lowest priced Brightland and the highest priced Brightland home. So, and then estimated monthly payment. So you can go see that as well on my channel. But today we're going to talk about distance from the Hakes Brothers community, this community right here, to a lot of the major areas in San Antonio. So let's get it going. First thing we're going to look at is downtown San Antonio. I always say it, my family a lot, and we love downtown San Antonio, but this is a little bit quicker because you can just take Wiseman all the way down and then get on 151, and then you'll get to downtown San Antonio right there. So it's about 30 minutes away. So it's a little bit quicker because Talley, at least where Hakes Brother is, Talley is not as congested. It really is just getting on to, so you could take Tillman Ridge, which is literally right in front. You just pop on over, take Tillman Ridge, and then you get on Wiseman, and then you could take it all the way down. So it's about 30 minutes away, which, mic is on. It's about 30 minutes away, which is a lot closer than if you were in the Hunter's Ranch community. Now, the thing about Hunter's Ranch is that they offer more builders. I think they have I toured 8 builders out there, and that's what they had in that pocket. Hakes Brothers has 4 builders, actually 4 builders, so there's less to choose from. However, if you're trying to get to downtown San Antonio, and you don't mind having less options, right, to look at, and you like the builders, which again is Hakes Brothers, which built a beautiful home, and then it is Beazer, which is an energy efficient home. Perry, I mean, for the most part, everybody knows Perry. They build an amazing home. And then what else is out there? Brightland Homes, which builds a very luxury type home. So if you don't mind, out of those 4 options, and they do have great incentives at this moment, I don't know, that's always subject to change, but they have great incentives. But if you go from the Veranda community to San Antonio to downtown San Antonio, it's about 30 minutes away, as opposed to Hunter's Ranch, right, which is an extra about 4 or 5 minutes away. So completely up to you. Let's go see the next portion. I really like to focus on my military people because it's a huge part of not one just our economy, but who San Antonio is. We love our veterans. If you've served in the military, we want to say thank you. So we're going to look at Lackland Air Force Base, Sam Houston Air Force Base, and then Randolph Air Force Base. And then what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to start working my way down southwest, south, southeast, and then I'll go northeast and then finish north. So I'm just going to go around the whole map in my next couple of videos. I'm focusing on the northwest, far west part of San Antonio right now because that's just where I live. Now, I know all of San Antonio. I've been here for 13 years, but I'm just kind of working my pockets first, and then I'm going to go around. So right now, if you're on the northwest, far west, even southwest part of San Antonio, you're, but from Veranda, you're about 23 minutes away. But, and give or take, like from my house, it's probably, 25, 27 minutes away. Give or take, Lackland Air Force Base. And then if you're down here more southwest in like these pockets, then still about 25, 30 minutes away. But, for Sam Houston and Randolph, you're going to be way farther out. But this is, again, you just take Wiseman, which Wiseman is not as congested going to 1604 than coming like into hitting this portion right here, Talley. So if you're getting off 1604 and going to Talley around 4 to 6, between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m., it's really backed up. Full transparency. But if you're going Wiseman to 1604, there is like little to no traffic. It's insane. I think there's maybe one light on the whole Wiseman strip. So 151. And then you go down 410 and you are at Lackland Air Force Base. So yeah, Wiseman, you could go down, but Wiseman 151, 410, and you hit Lackland. So again, another 23 minutes away, and that is actually relatively close. Now the drive back home to this part, I mean, you could take 90 and then go up 1604. I mean, I don't know why you would. This is probably a little bit quicker. See if you switch it around. Yeah, so you could still go, you don't have to go this, you don't have to go through here and then up 1604. You just go 410, 151, and then come down 1604 onto Wiseman and then on to Talley. So it's a little bit quicker. Right now going from Lackland Air Force Base to the Veranda community. However, that's probably not the case between like 4 and 6 p.m. right now. When I'm currently recording this video, it is 9:52 a.m. So again, that's probably not the case. There's probably some like a little bit of like morning traffic right now. Everything kind of subsides around 8:30 though. So that's the nice part. All right, let's go look at the second base. Fort Sam Houston is going to be a little bit farther because it is more northeast or like central San Antonio. So it's about 34 minutes away. However, again, you can just take Wiseman, go up 1604, down 151, and then you keep going until you hit 90 and then hit 37. And then you are at Fort Sam Houston, which again, it's about 34 minutes away. Like I said, currently I am recording right now about 9:50, 10 o'clock, give or take. So there's probably it's probably a little bit longer. But granted, I remember doing a video from Hunter's Ranch and it was like 40 minutes away, maybe 45 minutes away. So this puts you a little bit closer. Now let's see if we flip it from Fort Sam to, so about a minute of a difference. But I'm telling you, between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m., Wiseman is like, it's pretty bad. So you do have to put up with that. But if you don't mind, or you work remote, or you work hybrid schedules, and you do like 3 or 4 days in the office or on base, then this could potentially work for you. The houses are beautiful out in the Veranda community. It's actually probably becoming one of my favorite communities if my wife didn't work on the inner west side of San Antonio. Actually, let's do it. Inner west side. If she didn't work on the inner west side, then I would probably 20 minutes away. Actually, I'm gonna talk to my wife about this. But let's talk Fort Sam. But yeah, Fort Sam is about 34 minutes away. Like I said, if it's like a remote or a hybrid job, I actually just closed a transaction last Thursday, and he works where Andretti's is, and they were in the Davidson, the Brightswood community, so more northwest, but he worked hybrid, right? And so it really worked for him. So that's definitely an option if you work hybrid or remote, and you don't mind being a little bit farther out, about 30 to 35 minutes to Fort Sam, then this could definitely work for you. Okay, let's look at Randolph Air Force Base now. Randolph Air Force Base from the northwest, far west, and southwest parts of San Antonio are always going to be a lot farther out. I mean, look at it. It's about 47 minutes away right now. And the thing is, next week, all teachers go back. I know this because this current week, my wife is back, and it's only teachers. So next week it's teachers, faculty, staff, students. So it's going to get a lot heavier. So you could probably add some more time to this, to be honest with you. Probably add like 10, 15 more minutes just to be conservative. But yeah, it's about 47, I would say 45 minutes to an hour from Hakes Veranda. Again, this really only absolutely works if you don't mind the drive. You just absolutely fall in love with that community, which is a beautiful community. They have a really nice pool, really nice amenity center, really nice park for the kids. I didn't get much video on that because there was like kids there, and I don't like filming that. There's a lot of weird people in the world, and I don't want to like give like gas to the flame right in that area. So don't like that. So I didn't, but it's beautiful. If you ever want to go see it, please let me know. I'd love to just go show it to you in person, or I can take a video for you. When it's more like later in the evening when people kind of have left, I'll go take a video and send it to you. But yeah, there was a lot of kids and families there, and I just didn't want to take video of that. But it is really nice. The pool, the amenity center, and the play area, it's really, really nice. So, but yeah, from the Veranda community to Randolph Air Force Base is about 45 minutes to an hour away. So it's a little bit more of a drive. Again, 3 things. If you don't mind the drive, perfect. Let's go look at that community. It'd be great. I love Talley Road. I love Wiseman. Like I said, it's not as congested as like I live on Shanefield, Gom, Culebra, Petrinko. Like those areas are highly congested. But again, if you don't mind that, then hey, that's cool. It's your prerogative, right? Or if you work remote, or if you have like a hybrid schedule and you don't mind going like 2 times a week to Randolph Air Force Base, that's 45 minutes, an hour away, and but you really love that community. So let's go look at the next portion now. San Antonio International Airport is one of the things I highlight because I don't know how much you travel. And if you travel a lot, you probably want to be, relatively close to the airport. So it's about 27 minutes away right now. So again, you just come over, take Wiseman 151, hit 410, and then go all the way up until you hit the airport, which is right there. And we have a really great airport. I used to fly a lot more, but I don't fly as much. And every time I've gone to the San Antonio International Airport, it's been a great experience. But yeah, about 27 minutes away. So let's look at where Hunter's Ranch, and I think it adds on about like another 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Honestly, probably tack on another 10 because of the traffic that's going to ensue on Petrinko with all of the schools. It's going to add a lot to it. So about 27 minutes away is what you're looking from the Veranda community out to the San Antonio International Airport. So let's just do about 27 to 35 minutes away. But yeah, Wiseman 21604, not bad. 151, I love 151. 410, depending on the time of the day, you could be stuck in traffic. You could not be stuck in traffic, and then you get to the airport. But most people fly out pretty early, so 410 is an absolute breeze in the mornings. But once you start kind of getting into like the, you know, between like 7 and 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then like 4, 6 p.m. It's an absolute it's an absolute bloodbath. Yeah, it's far. But yeah, about 27 minutes away from the Veranda community to the airport. And actually really cool, there's another Veranda out here. It's actually a wedding venue that we went to. It's really nice. But I'm going to do more of like central San Antonio to show you guys. And then obviously that's a lot more pre-owned there. And if there is new build, they're between like 400 and like, well, Garden Ridge, they're up to $1 million, but it's like 400 and like 600,000 or 700,000. There's a lot of pre-owned out there too, if you don't mind like something a little bit that's more dated, but you put your splash of character into it. So anyways, I'm going to work my way around the map and eventually get to the central part. But right now, the far west part is just northwest, far west, southwest, and southeast. And northeast, like northeast going to like New Braunfels area is booming with new construction. And the new construction is nice because they offer a ton of incentives. Like I just got my client, we got a house that was listed at $395, I believe, and it appraised for $382. So they just dropped it $13,000, gave them washer, dryer, blinds, and a fridge. And then they gave my lender $25,000, I think, in incentives. So we got my buyer a 4.99% interest rate, and then they gave me. Actually, they paid for their lease too, because I know the sales consultant. So they paid to break their lease, and then they gave me a sizable commission. Praise God. So yeah, new builds are just throwing the whole farm at, you know, buyers because they got to move the inventory, which is great. You know, they make money, you guys get a house, I get paid as well, so my family gets taken care of, praise God, and all is well with the world. So let's go to the next portion. Let's look at the medical center now. So we're gonna, again, Wiseman 151, I always forget this little thing, anyways, 410. The medical center is right there. So medical center and the airport are pretty similar in location. So this is about, again, 27 to 30 minutes away from the Veranda community to the medical center, which is where we've had all of our babies. So I always make a joke when we're there. I was like, we keep them employed. We have 3 kids. We don't have that many, but I don't know if we're done or not. So we're just taking it one day at a time at this point. But yeah, it's not terrible. Again, it's probably the same route. Go up 1604, come down 151, and then you will just go 410, and then you'll be at the medical center. Funny, cool enough, they're actually building some new construction homes near that area. They're, I think, like garden style homes, and I believe the builder is Davidson. And I think they start in like the 400,000 or 500,000s, but I'd have to double check. There's a lot of communities popping up everywhere. But yeah, from Veranda to the medical center, it's about 27 to 35 minutes away, depending on traffic. Again, go look at my video where I do the 3 builders, estimated monthly payments, and then go look at the 3 builders were in the Veranda community, and then go look at my Brightland Homes video, which is in the Brightland Homes, or which is in the Veranda community by Brightland Homes, and I do lowest and highest price. And cool enough, Beazer just put their model home up for sale, so go check that out. They're even negotiating the furniture. So if you're moving in from out of state and you don't, you're selling your home, you could sell your home furnished, right? That cuts, you make more money on that end. That cuts that expense to like getting a pod or a storage unit. You come here, you buy the model home, and you could just have it furnished already. And maybe you don't like that furniture, well, just offload it, right? Sell it, use that money and buy other furniture that's just more of your style. But anyways, that's a great idea. So yeah, Hakes Brothers Veranda to the medical center is about 27 to 35 minutes away. Let's go. Chick-fil-A. We love Chick-fil-A. We actually my wife and kids had Chick-fil-A yesterday and they loved it. She was like, babe, you're going to be gone. Can I just get Chick-fil-A? I said, oh yeah, absolutely. You're more than welcome to. Also, I got my new glasses, guys. And I wish I could show you guys, but it actually has Luffy on the inside. So I'm a huge One Piece anime fan. Like I love One Piece. I actually have a good amount of Luffy Funko Pops, and then these glasses. I wish I could show you guys. Maybe I can if it zooms in, but it has Luffy right there. I don't know if you could see or not, but if you stuck on throughout this, through the portion of this video, then that's awesome. But anyways, are you a One Piece fan? Do you like One Piece? Do you even know what One Piece is? Like, do you get as excited as I do to talk about One Piece? But I get more excited to talk about the Lord, because he saved my life. Praise God. But yeah, so anyways, Chick-fil-A, right? Chick-fil-A. Sorry, I go on tangents, but Chick-fil-A, you go down Wiseman, come down 1604, there's a Starbucks, a Black Rifle Coffee Company, which I actually did a video about that, and you can go see it on my page, and Starbucks. So this pocket right here has Olive Garden as well. And then my wife and I love movies, which we actually just went to go see Fantastic Four. Better than I expected, to be honest with you. Really great movie. Not going to spoil it, but I do want to see where they go from there. And then, like I said, we love movies, so everything is so close to the Veranda. It's awesome. If you go Wiseman, right, and then come up, you will be at Santikos. Let me see, is this Cottonwood Way? Oh, it's Lone Star Parkway. Okay, so Wiseman, go Lone Star Parkway, and then you will be at Santikos. What's your favorite movie? What's the most recent movie you've watched? My favorite movie, to be honest, is The Usual Suspects with a young Kevin Spacey before all that stuff came out, and he's a little weird. But anyways, more of the actor, not the man. Great movie. Put my wife on it. She actually really liked it. But we love movies. We don't get to watch them as much as we used to because of our babies. But every time we get a chance, like for our anniversary, we just celebrated 6 years. Yeah, we got married in 2019. Yeah, 6 years. Actually, we went to a resort. We went to Bernie to Tapatio Springs, which it was a pretty good resort. We like Cabo more, but it was a good resort. It was fun. It was awesome. But a week before that, we went to Bernie again, and we went to go see Fantastic Four, which was actually pretty fantastic. And then let's go look at Andretti's. We love games, and so it's a little bit farther out because you just go all the way up 1604, and this is more like North San Antonio. So again, you just come down Wiseman, go up 1604, and then you are at Andretti's, which has indoor kart racing and has a lot of games that you can play. And I also believe it has laser tag, and it has the smaller, I don't know what it's called, but it's not the actual bowling balls, but it has the smaller ones that you can play, which is really cool. And then we don't go as much as we would like to, but we should. SeaWorld, because my wife is a teacher. Again, just go down Wiseman and then you get on Nelson. So it's literally just a jump over from where we are. So it's about 13 minutes away. You come down Wiseman, go under 1604, and then you are at SeaWorld. So if entertainment is your thing, everything is relatively close. Eateries, entertainment, movies, go-kart racing, super close to the Veranda. Let's go to the next part. Exercise is a huge deal for us, so take care of yourself. I know you're probably not on this YouTube video to hear life lessons, but I don't care, to be honest with you. I'm going to give you life advice. Take care of yourself, take care of your body, take care of your mental state, and if you take care of your body, you'll take care of your mental state. So Hotworks is something that my wife and I used to do. We go to the Y now because they have childcare, so the YMCA at Opie Schnabel. I'm actually going to put that here because if you have children, you should absolutely sign yourself up for the Y. They have a scholarship program. For my family and I, it's $104 a month. Well worth it because you have the mornings where they take care of your child and the afternoons where they take care of your children, Monday through Friday. And then Saturday you have one slot and it's in the morning. Sunday they have no childcare, so just keep that in mind. So Monday through Friday a slot before 12, and then after 2:30 or 3 is another slot, so you can drop them off twice and you can exercise twice, have peace of mind twice, whatever you want to do. Anyways, so you go down Wiseman, come up, and you're at Hotworks. And it's about 13 minutes away. We actually used to go to this one. It's in a plaza. If you're there and after exercising, Duck Donuts, Jinya Ramen Bar, so good. We love it. Actually, today, on this very day, I asked my wife to be my girlfriend 7 years ago. So I'm probably going to surprise her with some Jinya tonight because, I mean, why not? We love each other, praise God, and it's just really nice to do that. It's a kind gesture. Let's look at Opie Schnabel Park. It's only 20 minutes away. I mean, from here, just go up 1604, and then you are right off of Braun. Yep, and Opie Schnabel Park. 21 minutes away, not far at all for peace of mind, some sanity, a little break. They have a scholarship program if you just cannot do $104 a month. It is income restricted, so you do have to qualify for it, but I know a lot of people that do take advantage of it. So if you go into the Y and you just feel like you can't do $104 a month, maybe ask for the scholarship program, and if you qualify, it'll put you at a least expensive or at a less monthly payment. So I hope that works out for you. But yeah, they take care of your children. 21 minutes away for some peace of mind, and you just look, it's easy. Just go Wiseman up 1604 and then go down Braun right here, and you're at Opie Schnabel Park, and they take care of your children. Our children love it. Our children have are really, I don't want to say discernment, but they're a really good judge of characters, and they really, 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 really love the Y at Opie Schnabel Park. So it's a definite plus for us parents. All right, let's go. Bolt Elementary School is about 13 minutes away. Here's a great resource. If you go to greatschools.org and then you type in you can type in the school here, and it will help you see the classification, the ranking, everything that it has to do with it. So, when I tell you guys oh, this is what statistically what the site says, it's not my opinion. It definitely isn't. You can get all of the information here. So greatschool.org helps a lot. So Bolt Elementary School is a 6 out of 10, but student progress 7 out of 10. You can look at all the test scores, and you can look at everything on here. And so that's a very big help. But in terms of how far it is, it's about 13 minutes away. So you just go down, I believe, Talley, and then come through here, which is Petrenko, and then you arrive to Bolt Elementary School. And then we're going to look at Bernal Middle School, which is about 8 minutes away. So everything is, I clicked it. Everything is down Talley, Petrenko. Everything is relatively in the same area. So actually, let's do that. Let's see what Bernal Middle School is ranked. But let's see. So this is, a 7 out of 10. Nice. There we go. Test score rating. Okay. So, per the website, pretty good school. And then I believe the last one is, Brennan. So let's look at Brennan. I know Brennan. They're a good school. Just from what I've heard from everybody. 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Okay, well, we got to get that up. But a lot of kids graduate, a lot of good college success. And then let's do Brennan. So Brennan High School is about 6 minutes away. Just go down Wiseman, and then you would take Cottonwood Way, and then you would get to Brennan. So 6 minutes away. So everything is about in that pocket. Brennan is the closest, and then you have the two other schools, which are about 10 to 15 minutes away. So let's go. I'm a faith-filled man. I love Jesus. I'm going to give y'all where we go, which is LifePointe Church. It's not bad, but it's not the closest. It's about 15 minutes away, and you can just take Alamo Parkway. You take Wiseman and you get Alamo Parkway all the way up. Actually, not terrible. So I actually invite you to LifePointe. That's the church I'm going to give you. If you're watching this video, come to LifePointe. It's an amazing church. So I would love to see you there. As you know, I love Jesus. And if you didn't know, then now you know. He saved my life. He's been wonderful to my family and I. And like I always say, he didn't start being faithful yesterday. He's been faithful through the ages. So if you're coming to San Antonio and you need a church, come to LifePointe. And if it's just not the one for you, there's churches everywhere and you can go to those. But this is just the one that I feel would hopefully serve you best and you can serve the church. All right, let's go to the outro. Thank you so much for watching the entire video. I hope you stuck around. It's great information. It's probably not one of the more exciting ones, but it is good functional information for out of state, out of city, or just relocating to the far west part of San Antonio. My name is Jose Buentello, 210-996-9608. Call me if you have any questions. Just reach out to me. I'd love to answer them. Anyways, kind of link down below. New Home Buddy link is down below. QR code is at the top right. God bless you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.